Woo! What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel and to the first 24-hour eating only what I can catch out of that river. We're going to be building a fire. We're going to be sleeping in my truck, flicking lures, enjoying nature, and if we have to, putting on a hook and bobber and fishing with worms. Let's get right into it. I was a little worried when I first pulled up here. I didn't see any wood, which I didn't see any laying right at my feet, like every camper hopes. But after coming down a little further, I see wood laying around. I have to gather it up. Woo! Look at this. So out of the first few casts, couple nibbles and a follow. Not bad. Could be a busy day. There's a rocky bank for a quarter mile down through there. Ooh, got one right there. What do we got? Got one right there. I got it out, but he's bleeding like a dickens. I hope he lives. There he goes. Got blood all in the water. Nope, but there he is. He didn't make it. Daggone. First one I caught, too. No, he's swimming around. I nudged him with my pole. Had a couple nibbles out there. Need more than that. Got one right there. I stopped to give my nose a scratch. Well, that's too daggone little. I ain't keeping that. Barely over 3 inches. About 1.5 inches longer. I'd have kept it though. Yeah, I think I'm gonna tie on a different color. Something that ain't so flashy. Might be scaring them. Go for a white one. I did pretty good with these white ones before. See some shoals coming up. I bet some of these old logs under the water have been stuck in here for decades. Oh, holy crap. I thought I was snagged. I got a monster here. Got a monster. We're eating tonight, guys. Holy crap. At first I was snagged over there, somewhere on a little log underneath the water. As soon as it broke loose, that thing hit it. Hooked him perfect too. Right on the side of the top lip. He may not be as big as that personal best I caught not long ago, but he's close. Hook came right out. Look at that. Got something on his tail there. It's alright, he'll eat. Ain't nothing that fire can't take care of. Right off the white rooster tail. I'm glad I did change up colors. You cannot beat them inline spinners. Them and the whopper ploppers. In my opinion, hands down the best lures you can use on a river. All this rocky bank, my goodness. Whoever fishes down through here is bound to burn them up. I have to come back up here and fish this all the way back down. Thank you, dear Lord, for blessing me today. $2.11. Still got 6 hours before dark. There's a good looking root ball right there I'm gonna cast on. If I can stay away from these leaves long enough. I see some shoals down here. Here's a good spot to pull over. Is he still on there? Oh yeah, I feel him tugging. I probably still have 22 hours ago. I gotta take it easy on that water. I should have brought a bottled water filter. Screws on, made by Sawyer. I'm sure some of y'all have seen them before. Here's an interesting looking tree. Very old tree. This camera doesn't do it justice. Probably 20 feet around. Got a big hollow in it. Man, I hope I don't get chiggers. I'm in these weeds a little bit, and it's like I get them every time I step foot in the weeds. I'm trying to give y'all a better look on the inside. That's got a big, probably the biggest hollow I've ever seen inside of a tree. Just have to watch out for the spiders and stuff. If a man had to, he could sleep in there. Alright, I'm getting out of the weeds, man. I'm probably going to get chiggers anyway. I get eat up with them. I'm gonna go ahead and gather up some firewood because there's not a whole lot up there where I'm camping out at tonight. I have some picaridin. It's for your skin. If you're in the south and you know what chiggers are, you can spray this on your skin to keep the chiggers off of you. And this is DEET. You can spray this on your clothing to keep the chiggers off of you. This stuff works really good. Spray it on your shoes, everything. Got the Silky Big Boy, 14-inch blade. Looks like the handle's roughly 14 inches too. Really good saw. Looks like it has about 6 teeth for every inch, so it's loaded up with teeth. I'm gonna go ahead and gather some firewood up. That way when I come back upriver, I can just stop back by and pick it up. All right, so for a quick update, I've been gathering firewood for the fire later tonight. I've gotten this real flaky stuff that really gives that fire the oomph that it needs to get going. I have a pile of twigs mixed with a little larger wood to help build the fire up. And over here, I've cut a pile of the actual firewood. It's a little big, but I can take my batoning knife and split it in half. That's the whole reason why I bought that knife. It's about 4 o'clock, gives us about 4 more hours of daylight. Well, I'm gonna fish for about another hour, then make my way back upriver, stop by here and pick all this up. These water shoes that I have on, man, they don't really have a lot of padding on the back heel. And once they get wet, they start rubbing the back of your heels raw. Happened to me before, and I swore I'd never forget my water sandals again, but I forgot my water sandals again, and I had to wear these things. There's a deer. Whatever bass I catch now, I'm just going to let them go. That one I have is big, plenty big enough. This time of year, a man really needs to start using them spinner baits. Inline spinners, fish from underwater. You can't really do a whole lot with all these leaves on top. Put my daggone, I don't know why I ain't had my glasses on. Squinting my eyes. There we go. It's much better. Well, so far this year, I haven't caught a walleye or a drum. It's been rock bass, other types of panfish, and smallmouth bass. Thank you so much for blessing me, dear Lord. Watch a minnows jump. What kind of critters are over here? Probably a big fat water snake somewhere. There's some tiny bass in there. It's a safe place for them. I'm gonna have to come here one night and have a catch and cook. I mean, this place is huge. Wide open. Ah, God, the back of my heels are raw, buddy. I'm gonna have to spend a little more money on some better water shoes. These little pools of water like this is like a safe haven for them smaller fish. Right there. Got one right there. Good little smallmouth. That's not all that's in this river, but one might think so. Man, I bet there's a big one in there somewhere. That color white's got it going today, buddy. I'll burn them up. Oh no! It was my leader. I should have tied a new one on. Something out there has a hook in its mouth. Sorry, buddy. Somebody's came here and camped. Now that's what I'm talking about. My kind of people. I'm gonna tie on a rooster tail to my other rod. Head right back over there. Maybe I have another white one in the tackle box. Here's a white one. Right there in all that shade is where they're at. Ooh, right there. This is a good one too. Might be because of the current. No, it's a good one. Oh yeah. No, it's because of the current too. It's not gigantic. Beach him. He's not a keeper. But they're fun to catch. I knew there was a bigger one out there. I just had to keep casting. Nice one. Probably 11. Probably 11 inches. There he goes. Can we catch one more like that? They're out there. Oh, look here. Biggest rock bass I've caught out of here ever. He's not a real big one compared to others, but he's the biggest one I've ever caught out of here. I'm keeping him. They're so good. Yeah, he's the biggest one I ever caught out of here. I've caught bigger elsewhere, but not out of here. He'll be scared to death once I hook him up next to that big one. If I catch 3 or 4 more of those, I'll let that big bass go. We gotta stop and pick that wood up. Do some rearranging back there. Well, that spot was pretty good. Caught 4 or 5 fish and 1 keeper. The good Lord blessed us with a smallmouth, about 14, 15 inches, and a rock bass, about 6, 7 inches. I'll say 6 inches. That's more just like a daggone fish. So quiet out here. Some of this paint off my face, some of this zinc. Let's get a fire going, shall we? Anytime you're building a fire on a semi-damp surface, lay you a dry layer down. Leaves will work. This is the best stuff I've seen to get a fire going with. This stuff right here burns like paper. Trying to get it primed. There we go. When you have round wood like that, it's a lot harder to catch flame than it is when you cut it in half or cut it into pieces. Gonna eat the bass tonight. I think it's like 14 inches, pretty good size. I'm gonna save the rock bass and the long ear for in the morning for breakfast, try to add to it. Woo! It's dark out here now, boys. About time to clean the fish. I've let it live as long as I can let it live. But there's the fish. Gives you a good look at them red ashes. I got 4 battery powered lanterns put out. Got one on top of my truck. And these 3. The fish should almost be done. Black on one side means it's ready to flip. I'm gonna go ahead and let these 2 go. They're alive, but that chain's holding them down. I'm just gonna let them go. Go ahead and let them go. Katie did. That's some things you hear making them noises in the background. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a crawdad right there. Right there at the tip of my shadow. 10 or 15 of those and we'd be doing good. I can hear a barred owl. I don't know if y'all can hear that. All right, I believe it's done. Now what am I gonna eat off of? The eyes cooked out of that thing. The head's done burnt plumb off. Look at that. Man, I'm hungry. Been out doing that all day. This is the first thing I've eaten in 10, 12 hours. Oh, I got a lemon. Keeping it simple. Some pepper. I love the smell of lemon. God, look at that. Ah. Couldn't have cooked it any better. Big chunks of meat. It's so good. I know I say this every time, but I need to start bringing me a daggone seat. There's a couple bones in it. So I let them two fish go earlier. Right there's one, and right there's the other. See all my fish skin, bones. That sure bring out the crawdads. Well, today was a heck of a day. Had a catch and cook, built the fire, did a lot of fishing. Well, I guess this is me tonight. I screen recorded the video before I left the house, and I'm gonna turn in and watch that video and go to sleep. I'll see y'all in the morning. Ow!
That is so random, dude. There's a guy just walks out of the middle of the jungle with a machete and a bag full of coconuts. Like,
Good morning. I think my longest stretch of sleep was 45 minutes, hour, up and down all night long. Couldn't get comfortable. Pretty obvious as to why. I started my truck up a minute ago. I can't believe I forgot my water sandals yesterday. Those other shoes, they have tore my heels up. I can feel that sore stuck to the socks right now. I kept 2 lanterns on last night, all night, and they burned all night long. I think I had them turned on by 8:30, so they've been burning almost 12 hours. That's crazy. So much dew on the trees, it sounds like it's raining. I'm trying to find my head strap so I can mount the camera on. Well, I never found my head strap, but I did go up through there and cast a few times. Caught a little smallmouth, probably 7 inches long, and I wouldn't even give it that. Probably 5, 6 inches. Closer to 5, it's tiny. It's beautiful down here in the morning. All right, well, it looks like I got everything packed up pretty well. There's somebody a little nice pile of firewood right there. We're gonna head across the river now. Oh yeah. Well, found my headband mount, in case you hadn't noticed. We'll make a few casts right here. No action this morning. I think my truck stays full of camping gear. camping gear and fishing gear. Alright guys, that pretty much does it for this one. Not quite 24 hours, 21 hours. Those water shoes that I have, they're tearing my heels up. I got big sores on them. Well, on my left one I do. The right one's not as bad. But yeah, that's the end of this one. Like and subscribe if y'all enjoyed the video. I'll see y'all in the next one. Ow!